Finally arriving home from yesterday's adventure, our team is significantly hurt. However, we did manage to kidnap a few bandits that we knocked out along the way. Hopefully we can get them to join our side. Additionally, we need a restock on our food and medical supplies as we pretty much burned through most of what we had in the last journey. Our other priorities for today will be to continue gathering more allies and then get as much training experience as we possibly can. That way we can actually handle ourselves in some fights better. First thing then, we need to offload the extra junk that we got from the journey. As well, we might as well buy a few supplies while we're here. A little bit later though, Bren and Ruka went to the bar that's just outside of the city gates. When they were leaving, they saw a couple bandits laying outside, unconscious and bleeding out. Bren and Ruka, being the upstanding citizens they are, provided immediate medical attention. However, the bandits' injuries were too much, so they had to be taken home. That way they could be provided the proper aid. With the bandits' health being of utmost importance, Bren and Ruka rushed back home immediately. As soon as they got home, they rushed the bandits upstairs to their new friendship boxes, where they can better provide medical treatment. Bren and Plank then went back out to help a few more bandits. We need allies and beggars can't be choosers. Our other companions are still recovering from their journey. However, it looks like one of them lost a leg and we didn't even notice earlier. We're gonna have to deal with that somehow. I forgot earlier that we still need to heal our new friends, so Fumin takes care of that now. The next day is pretty uneventful. The majority of our people just continue mining copper and iron, that way we can build up our money. As well, Fumin takes care of some of the stuff around the base, like organization, and continues doing research. During one of the many trips that Fumin was taking back and forth to the bar, a group of bandits noticed him and started attacking. Immediately, though, everyone else rushed in to try to assist Fumin. Not being prepared to deal with this, Fumin runs back to the bar in town for safety. The bandits are then swiftly dealt with. We then start healing and bringing anyone that we can back to base. We now have several new friends in their friendship boxes that'll hopefully join us, after a little bit of convincing of course. It didn't take long though for the bandits to start joining our side. All it took was one meal. Before we knew it, we had two new companions on our side. Getting tired of feeding this one bandit, she's ordered to remove her gear and then set off out into the wilderness on her own. If she survives, we'll keep her, but if not, well, it was fate. With no fear in her heart, she confidently makes her way out into the unknown. The bandits continue relentlessly attacking us at the mining nodes. They refuse to give us a moment of peace. This works out for us though, as we've been looking for fights to get into. After the last several fights we got into, we're finally starting to become strong enough to deal with these bandits relatively easily. They picked the wrong squad to mess with because as soon as we get them down, they're going to be sent right to the friendship boxes. We're ensuring now though that we remove weapons though from every bandit that we knock out. That way they can't get up and start fighting us once again. Once the fights ended, we healed those that needed, sending a few back home to rest, while the remaining continued just to mine the ores. Our companion that we sent out earlier is still making her way south. As of now, she's acting as a scout. Maybe she'll find a good area that we can settle soon. While watching our scout, our miners get attacked by another group of roaming bandits. We really need to find a way to deal with them to stop these attacks. Like previously though, everyone immediately jumps in to assist and put a stop to these bandits. The bandits still proved to be a challenge and managed to hold their own for quite some time. With each fight, though, our warriors become more and more powerful. Hopefully soon these bandits will become a non-threat. Like before, though, once the bandits finally go down, we provide a little bit of medical aid before sending them back to our friendship cages. Before we even have a chance to recover, though, another group of bandits comes in for round 2. However, this time, it wasn't a group of bandits attacking us. It was a group of slave mongers, who are a considerable step up above the bandits in terms of strength. We couldn't let these slave mongers come into our turf and start taking our people. We are the freedom fighters, and we will not allow slavery on our land. And it's totally not what we're doing when we bring people to our friendship boxes. Thankfully, there wasn't that many of them, and we successfully bring them down relatively easily. Our new friends are only fed when they decide to join us, and so by morning, another one is convinced to join our side. We're still not great, though, about fully remembering to grab all the weapons before putting them in their box. Our one-legged friend continues pushing south, not making a whole lot of ground, but still pushing nonetheless. Afterwards, Brent goes check on our new friends. It appears many of them have had enough time to think and are willing to join our side now. That, or they just really want a meal. After recruiting, Burn sets everyone free and then moves them over to the unpaid volunteer squad. As soon as everyone's rested and fed, though, they join the others in the mines to continue gathering iron and copper. That way we can keep the money flowing. Checking back in with Hex, the guard still has not left her alone for one moment. It's going on about 20 days of just constant supervision. Anything's off for today. It wasn't super eventful, but it was productive. We got a lot of combat experience, and then we recruited a lot of new allies. Our goal still is to continue increasing the numbers, as well as we need to start looking for a place to settle as we start outgrowing the hub. Find out what happens next time in Part 11.